seconds in front of 6:13, and we're talking about colorectal cancer. March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, and Dr. Harsha from Blessing Physician Services joins us this morning. Thanks for coming in.
No problem.
First question for you, colon cancer, how treatable of a disease is this?
Colorectal cancer is one of the few cancers that is preventable, and if we get caught early, then it can be treatable and beatable.
Okay. What kind of signs and symptoms do you need to look out for to know you need to see a doctor?
One of the things with colorectal cancer is 7 out of 10 people don't have any symptoms. So the mainstay for colorectal cancer is prevention.
Okay.
So anybody who is 50 and over, we recommend a screening colonoscopy. So that's one of the things that we're stressing in this month of March, which is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month.
Okay. And you mentioned that it's preventable. What do you need to do now to prevent this disease?
There are a lot of things that you can do. Eating a healthy diet, number one. Number two, avoid smoking. And number three, stay active. These are the three things that anyone can do to prevent any cancer. And especially for colorectal cancer, one of the things that you can do is talk to your doctor about options for screening. One of the main things that we do is a screening colonoscopy to prevent colorectal cancer. Most of the times when colorectal cancer starts, it starts as a small growth called polyp. If we catch this polyp and take it out when it's small, then essentially we prevented a cancer.
Okay. Now, you mentioned 50s when you should start getting screened, and during the commercial break, I told Dr. Harsha I actually have two cousins who were in their 30s and are survivors of colon cancer. So what about folks like them that are younger than that age 50 when you should get tested?
Yeah. If you have a family history of colorectal cancer, which is if you have a brother or a sister or a cousin or an uncle or an aunt or a dad or mom with colorectal cancer, everybody in the family are slightly higher risk for colorectal cancer. In those instances, please talk to your primary care doctor to find out when is the appropriate age to get screened.
Okay, and it depends on your relation to that
Absolutely,
as well.
absolutely.
This is one of those, too, that kind of, in my opinion, it's one of those, and you see the ad campaign from the Ad Council of don't die from embarrassment. It's one of those, kind of like a prostate exam for men. But how can people get more information out of something like this so they can kind of stay on top of it?
We have a couple of lunch and learns that are scheduled for this month. You can go to Blessing Physician Services/colon and you can get a lot of information. Or you can go to the American Cancer Society website online and you can get a lot of information from there too.
Okay. And I know one of the lunches coming up March 15th at noon.
That's
it's at the Quincy Senior and Family Resource Center.
That's right.
I assume you probably need to call and make reservations so we can see how many people need to be fed and everything. Anything else you need to add about colorectal cancer awareness month?
The only thing I would say is it's totally preventable and beatable. So stay on top of your colorectal cancer screening and don't ignore the screening.
Don't ignore it and have those conversations with your doctor.
Yes.
Dr. Harsha, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
All righty. We'll be back with more KHQA this morning right after this.